Okay, everybody. Hey, welcome to the channel. We are back here again, right where I saved at. So we've got the Sigil Stone. So I completed out that, so that's a good portion. I was going to go down here to the mid and then show you where the Sigil Stone goes, because I know sometimes we talk about it, and I think a lot of people when they play the game, they want to know the quickest way to get Daedric armor. And Daedric armor is basically you can make it at the Atronach Forge really early in the game, but you do have to get your conjuration up there to be able to get the Sigil Stone to activate it. That's one thing that some people don't bring up, or they say it kind of offhandedly. Oh yeah, it's easy to make Daedric armor. You just got to get your conjuration up to 100, which is fairly easy. It's not that difficult to do, but it's a little bit more complex than just run up here, grab the Atronach stone, and start. Like I say, there's things I don't have. I don't think I have the stuff to make anything right now. Nothing that I would want to make. I think what I'm missing is I think I have orculum ore. I have the ruby and the fire thing. I would try and make, if I could make anything, I would make a staff of Atronach, shock Atronach. If I could make that, that's what I'm basically looking for. But I'm gonna look around. I've got to research on what the actual ingredients are. But basically, when you get the Sigil Stone, you can come down here, click it right there. That puts it in the box. That lets it ready, everything ready to go. And then you have an offering box. The offering box, you put things inside of it, and then that's what would, like for this, I could make, like right now, I could probably make a I think in the book, if you look in the actual book, I think what I can make is a fire Atronach. But then if you make a fire Atronach, you just gotta fight it. So on the last page, yeah, it says flame Atronach, frost Atronach, and then storm Atronach. You only need 2 items to create one, but the thing is, once you create it, you gotta fight it. So I don't really feel like fighting any one of those 3 right now, especially on survival mode. And I'm the reason it's a red screen is because I am food poisoned right now. I clipped or ate one of the clams, I think, by accident. This is one thing about survival mode. If you really want to have an advantage, is play survival mode as a Khajiit or a Argonian, because they can eat raw food, and eating raw food basically negates having to cook food altogether. So if you want to have a little bit easier time, and the Khajiit actually is even better because its fur is a natural ingredient or natural warmth. So you get a natural warmth from the fur of a Khajiit. So I'm wearing fur clothes because I don't have that type of fur. So as a red guard, but every race has its advantages. It's not really big advantages, but in some ways, just like this, it would really be an advantage if I could just eat whatever food I wanted to. So you're gonna have to deal with looking at the red screen. I haven't got a note from the Dark Brotherhood yet, so I can't start that quest yet. We're gonna go back outside, see if that activates them to come up. But I've got a couple other areas I want to go back to, even if it doesn't like start as soon as I go downstairs or go down to the village. If it doesn't start right away, like I don't get a courier who arrives and runs up and gives me a note to tell me that we know from the Dark Brotherhood, then I'm going to go ahead and go back to Hobbs Fall Cave, and I'm going to try and beat Hobbs Fall Cave because there's a lot of spells in there that I can get from the mages that are there. Up here he comes. Let's see. Okay, what is that? Okay, there it goes. From who? Okay, with that, I'm ready to start the Dark Brotherhood. All I have to do is now is go to sleep to start. But I'm gonna go and do these last two caves that I want to get first, and I still do want the unicorn. I haven't got the unicorn yet, but I do want the unicorn. Um, but what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to go down. Oh, let me go back and get my reindeer. I'm gonna go to this Hobbs Fall Cave that I was telling you about because there are spells in there, and I think that'd be something good for you guys to see because I don't know if everybody knows that when you start Anniversary Edition, you're like thinking what are the new spells, and there's just a chest sitting in there that's got all these new spells. So let's go up here and grab the reindeer. Oh, maybe that's the oh, it got a little bit lighter. I'm not as red now. Maybe the food poison is wearing off now, but it is cold out, so I'm going to go ahead and hold a torch while I'm riding. And we're going to go to Hobbs Fall Cave and fight some necromancers. Now, when at my level 2, we should see the necromancer robes should appear because I'm already 38th level. And the necromancer robes, especially the hood, is actually really cool because it's got that skull hood. That thing is really cool. Although I don't wear it with all my characters, it's usually more my evil character, Daedra characters, necromancers, things like that. But we're going to go over here. And I did, the last time we were out this way, I did kind of get that on the map, so I do know where it is. We'll cross right here. A little bit close, not too far. Oh shoot, come on. Get up out of there. I got a little underwater right there and I didn't want to. Getting underwater just makes you cold, so. We'll go up here. I don't think there's anything because I just raided it just recently, so I don't think there's anything new up here. Yep, nope, nothing. So we'll go ahead and head towards the cave. And I think, I'm pretty sure when we were here last time, Faendal went ahead and off the one, I think it was a saber cat that was attacking me. But we're going to go ahead and get back to this cave and get us some new spells. The one that's really good is the Elemental Blast, Elemental Burst, and the Elemental, there's a smaller one that doesn't do quite as much, but it's still very good. So since I'm drained, that means I'm sleepy. Go up here. Oh, we can steal us a Dwarven shield. It's a great sword. What else is here? Iron boots. What else we got? Shining talons. You make an offering for 100 gold. I do not remember this. Why am I making an offering? It's weird. Yeah, well, we'll go ahead and say no right now. That must be a survivable thing. I don't think I've seen that where it's asking me for an offering to get like a shrine blessing or anything. That's kind of new. So I don't know if anybody else has seen that. That was new to me. I don't remember ever coming up here and then saying, hey, you want to pay for that? But anyway, we're going to go ahead and head around here. And we should be clear to ride right up into here. One thing I don't like about the reindeer is it does neigh like a horse. Okay, now we're going to go in Hobbs Fall Cave. This is one that at the very beginning, it's kind of odd that your followers sometimes will get stuck. And we're going to bring Faendal along when we go inside. But you've got to kind of like watch where you step to get them to come exactly with you. And make sure they're coming with you or they won't follow. You know what? I did not realize it's this cold in here. I thought it was actually going to be warm in this cave, but... Ooh, I just lost my torch. Let me go ahead and grab another torch. I should have took that little bad boy down. And this is where I gotta kind of guide him over here, because he'll get stuck. For some reason he'll glitch and get stuck and won't come around the corner. I'm gonna get him to come around here, follow me, stay close by. Here we go. And he is following me, so we're good to go. Okay, we got him in here. This is going to make a difference because I did not really know we were getting cold here. Let me trade some stuff off to him so we can go a little bit faster. I'm going to give him the dagger to pick. Great steel sword, uncovered things. Let's see here. I really need to go ahead and make these clothes magical. I think I will while we're down here, because there's actually a couple of places you can do smithing down here too. So even though it's inside because it's warm, it's not warm. I'll go ahead and keep my warm stuff on. So I'm gonna fight with a little bit less. Skeleton. Nothing inside. I don't really want his junk. Like I said, in here I'm going to be looking for ingredients and things that I can actually freaking use. Wizard robes are good to take because they're not too heavy and you can sell them for a decent price. Somebody else is after us. See if this hot cabbage soup heats me up. Did heat me up some. I'm gonna need to rest as soon as I get a place to sleep in here. What's better than sneaking up with your bow trying to snipe people? Having two Atronachs doing the work for you. I love these guys going to work. I'll put another Atronach up there close where they can get to him. Faendal ripping his head off. Oh, cool! I'm starting to pick up arrows off of Faendal, so it's an extra fire arrow I did not have. So we offed a couple mages. That stuff right there. Okay, we're gonna head up here. As soon as we get depth up here and across the bridge, there's a bed down below that you can use as well. Take his arrows. They do weigh on me, but I'm still, it's always have a good few as long as you're not overweight due to arrows. Launch the mage across the room. Oh, there's a good job, Faendal. You freaking put 3 freaking arrows in that guy. Okay, now this is the thing. We're gonna save real quick first. Even though I probably will not die, I'm saving anyway. But I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna get close, pop a Atronach in the room with them, and then give them another one for good measure. Oh, nope, not just yet. Magic. See if I got any magic. Oh, magic potions. Go ahead and get those up. Extra magic. Minor magic. There you go, Faendal. Get down there and start putting them arrows on them. Start shooting some people. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Fire arrow that dude. Somebody asked me before about using a squad or traveling with a squad. I don't really travel with a squad, but once you get some Atronachs, you really don't need a squad. It's kind of like you make one when you need it. Already taken out a couple of mages. They're working on the last one. Oh, that's good. That's keeping me warm. Or something was warm there. In a warm spot for a moment. You know what? I'm going to go around and hit him from behind. So I got her. And like I said, we're going to finish that off. Now that I've finished off these mages, I'm going to go right over here in the corner. This did take me longer than I thought, so I'm going to probably stop right here. But this is the ancient tome chest. And once you see that, you're going to open it up and you'll see all the brand new spells from Anniversary Edition are right in this chest right here. So anything you're looking for is pretty much right there. I'm just going to go ahead and learn them right out of the box. Oh, I do have Pride of Herdstang. I'm going to have to take it because I've already got it. I could have waited to get it, but I wanted to have an upfront fighter, which if I need some creature to get up in front of me and fight, that's what I was going to use the bear for. But that was a good part of the adventure. I am going to go downstairs and fight the other, there's one mage down there by herself that we can go down and you can take her bed and get some rest. So I'm going to do that. This book right here is the Ethereum Wars, and it just starts that quest, and I don't feel like having it on me right now. So I'm going to leave it right there. You can open this. I will take you guys downstairs with me because it's not that much longer for me to get down there. Just let me open this chest and then search a few things. and then we'll come back up here and save, and then I'll be finished for tonight. It's actually, I edited it all up. It's only like been almost 5 hours now that I've played, and I've done pretty well in the anniversary slash. I don't want any skull. I will take these robes and gold and staff of our Book of Fury. Got that. I don't need a dagger. Oh, that's the goat hide and goat leg. Get up here and get this wine. I don't really drink them, but they are valuable. You can sell them off. So I don't like to grab the empty bottles, the empty wine bottles. But if there's anything that's good and still worth drinking, eating, those you can resell. Oh, we got some healing up there. Wine. Open empty, and it looks like a mage potion up at the top. Yeah, and another wine. Okay, now we're gonna. This is a little bit longer, but we're gonna head downstairs. See if I can get. This is another one where Faendal, you gotta get him to follow you, and there he goes. But once he follows you, you get down here. You got to do the same thing, taking him out. It's kind of like guiding him along. Ooh. I'm really low. I didn't know I was that low. Let me eat something. I had like, a dude hit me. I had very few points left. I think there's a cooking station below too, but also a bed you can sleep in. Don't want to eat that. I already got food poisoning, so I don't want to eat that. Don't want to eat that. I can do a cheese wheel. Do cheese. I think that's the crab meat or the clam meat I got is what gave me the food poisoning. Yeah, that's good enough, I think, to get me downstairs. And a silver necklace, that's good. Sometimes you find some good stuff on the mage, on the skeletons. You just gotta check them sometimes. That's the same guy. But we're gonna go down here. Like I said, there's the mage down there. I give her a couple of Atronachs to play with, and I come over here to get the chest that's underneath. That's the one thing about the game too. If you ever do get low in health, that's the time you have to be really careful. If you haven't saved for a while, the game will freaking take its revenge right now. So every once in a while when you think about it, make sure you save. Because that's what's going to keep you alive. She's saying that's your best. I'm going to get down here to where I can freaking try to assassinate her a little bit. She doesn't see me yet. I'm up beside her. I'm going to give her a good swack there. There you go. Yeah, took her out. Okay, now I've got taken everybody out in this local area except for the rest of the thing. Now at this point you do have an option because you've got the spells that you want. You don't really need to finish the rest of the dungeon. You don't need to finish it all. So you could actually leave right now and you've got what you were coming here for, which was the spells. Now, one quick note about, I did that anyway. I hate doing that. Anyway, one quick note though is that if you do go all the way through, one is that you're going to find a Baron's Eye stove right over here. It's always here. It always sits here in this area. So you can always find that if you want to pick it up. I probably will pick it up because I'm going to end up probably getting those at some point. Actually, I'm probably just going to leave it there because the I've got another character that's going to be doing the Thieves Guild. I'm going to go through the Thieves Guild, but I'm not going to become Guild Master with this character. So right now I'm going to take some sleep. So you guys, thanks for watching the channel. Hopefully I gave you guys some insight knowledge on knowing where the spells are, Baron's Highest Stone is, and if you go all the way through this cave and get to the end, one of the bard's musical instruments is in the chest at the end with the other necromancers. But you guys have a good night. Hope you enjoyed my channel, and like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe.